Hey, Frazer Brookes here, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to build your network marketing business using Facebook Lives. Okay, so like all episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link or a button somewhere around this page, probably below, maybe it's above, on how you can get the free resource to go with this video so that you can just digest it a little bit more easier as well. And feel free to share this video with your friends, with your network marketing family, with people you know in the industry so that they can also get the free resource as well by clicking the link or the button below as well. All right, cool. And if you do get value, please consider subscribing, liking, following, whichever you feel best and necessary for you, and leave me a comment down below. I do really appreciate it. That's my oxygen. All right, so here we go. Facebook Lives are a huge part of social media, whether you're using Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn or even Instagram. Live video and video is so important, and for me, it's been my method to be able to increase confidence by me just doing a live in front of the camera, which I know is awkward to when you're beginning with, but also it allows me to get my personality across, because my dad always told me, he said, Frazer, you cannot read tonality. And that really hit me when he first told me that. I remember thinking, yeah, that's spot on. You can't read tonality, but you can watch it, you can see it, you can listen to it. So the ease of being able to get your phone and just go live these days is super, super powerful. That's one thing that this generation has, that in the 80s, the 90s, the noughties, they didn't have that tool, and that's why it's super, super important to get it right. So I am going to go and switch onto the whiteboard here, and I want to kind of give you a breakdown of the things that you need to cover. This is a basic format. Again, inside my inner circle, I'll put a link down below where you can learn more about that. You can find out more on how to completely dominate social media, whether it's with live video, Instagram, content creation, profile setup, all of that. I'll put a link down below. All right, so the first thing is important, which is the setup. So what's your setup? So with the setup, it's extremely, let me kind of stand here. It's extremely important with the setup to make sure that you have a good connection, good lighting, good audio, right? Connection, lighting, audio. Some people say, is it like, where's my phone gone? I've lost my phone. Some people say it's important, it's more better to do a live like that, or is it better to do a live like that? Depends on the platform. If it's Instagram, put your phone like that. If it's Facebook, put your phone like that. Now, some people are saying, oh yeah, but I've noticed that the live engagements and stuff is better with your phone like that. I don't believe that at all. In terms of my testing, not noticed that at all. All right. So to be honest with you, it doesn't matter if it's this way or that way. What matters is you actually press the button. Okay. Have a good connection. If the Wi-Fi is not that awesome, use the 4G on your phone. If the 4G is rubbish, switch to 3G. Some people go, yeah, but 3G is rubbish. Imagine if there is two motorways. One has a really smooth motorway and one has a really bumpy motorway. Do you think there's more congestion and more traffic and more people on the smooth motorway? Yes or no? Yes, there is. So that's 4G. On the bumpy motorway, yeah, it might not be absolutely perfect, but because there's less people using it, it might be a little bit more of an easier ride. So just bear that in mind. And then audio, right? Use a little clip on I use this little clip on microphone. It can plug into my phone, it can plug into my computer, it can plug into my camera, right? Use a little bit better than audio. Now, if you've got a modern day iPhone or a modern day Android, chances are the internal microphones are really, really good. But yeah, you even plug in your earphones if you need to, your headphones. Number two is before you go live, I want you to engage for 5 minutes. Before you go live, I want you to engage for 5 minutes on any prospects, influencers, people who are in the same group as you, people on your list, people who you're having to follow up with, whoever it is. I want you to go and engage on their posts. Just 5 minutes in the newsfeed, going into lives, going into stories, going into groups, going into the newsfeed for 5 minutes. Maybe that's just 5, like give it a love, give it a comment, give it a love, give it a comment, give it a love, give it 3 fire emojis, give it a love, give it a GIF, right? Because what you could do in there is you're warming up the algorithm, you're stretching before you're running. Okay, very important. The third one is my favorite one. This is the title. Now, the title will get people onto the live. Obviously, your influence can be responsible for some of it. When you're starting out, you don't have any influence, right? So, set things up correct. Good connection, good audio, good lighting. Then before you go live, spend 5 minutes warming up the algorithm. 5 minutes. Then, have a good title. Imagine a title that would stop you scrolling. If you were scrolling down and you saw a video without a title, chances are you're scrolling on. If you saw a video with a title saying like, oh my God, I'm going to shave my hair. Guess what? I'm not telling you to do that, but you're most likely going to stop and go, no flipping way is she going to shave. She's got amazing hair, why is she going to shave it? Or like, I cannot believe this has just happened to me. Or huge announcement, or oh my days. Or 3 top tips to losing weight fast. Who's going to join that live? People who want to lose weight fast or are interested to see your take on things. The title will get people on. The title will get people on. The 4th thing is the actual content. Be prepared. Be prepared. Now, the content itself is less important than the 5th tip, but it's important to have a flow. And if I was to do this video and go, so I'm going to talk about, I don't know, let me get a piece of paper. I'm just waiting for some of you guys to jump on, right? Oh yeah, I'm nearly ready. You're off. You're off. Even if the content eventually is good a few minutes after I've stopped faffing about, you're off, you've gone. So be prepared. Have an introduction, the content, and then call to action. So have an intro. Hey, Frazer Brookes. Hey, Frazer Brookes here, coming to you live from Germany. Today I want to talk to you about whatever the title is, how to lose weight fast with these 3 top tips. Tip number 1. So content. And then at the end, you're going to do a call to action, a CTA. Now, the call to action could be message me if you want more information, message me if you want a further resource to this, message me if you want to have a further conversation, message me if you have a question, message me if you want me to do another video next week, whatever it might be. Whatever it might be, you give the next step, because majority of people, well, everyone, doesn't know what to do once it's done. They'll just go, right, that's done, moving on to the next one. The 5th thing is the most important, and that's delivery. Delivery is the most important. Have you ever noticed that the best comedians are the ones who have not necessarily the best jokes, but the best delivery? Did you notice that the best network marketing speakers are the ones who not just have the best content, but they have the best delivery, the best storytelling, right? It's always the case. The delivery is absolutely fundamental. How you use your mouth, how you use your face, how you use your hands, how you use your body, how you use your tonality. It all matters. So don't do a live. Do not do a live thinking what other people are going to think. You just do the live, be 100% yourself. I know it's easier said than done. I do coach people through the process on that inside the Inner Circle. Again, I'll leave a link down below. I've mentioned it a few times now, but I'll leave a link down below for you guys to be able to see that Inner Circle. Let me write that down there. All right, cool. So what have we got next? Number 6. And by the way, the title, get people on, the delivery, keep people on. So you've got to get people on, keep them on, and then you need to get them coming back. So the 6th thing is consistency, and that is what keeps them coming back. If you do a live, I believe, do a live once a day for 30 days to get the confidence, but then do a live once a week to build the traction. Because as soon as you do your 2nd, your 3rd, your 4th, your 5th live, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd lives are not getting seen. Unless you have someone of influence, unless someone watches one of your videos and go, that was incredible, I want to go watch the previous days. So, a 10-day, a 20-day, a 30-day run on lives in a row to get the confidence once a week to build traction, to build authority, to build influence, right? And when you have the consistency, people will then come back. So the title gets them on, the delivery keeps them on, and the consistency gets them coming back for more and more and more. And then number 7 is after the live. So after the live, you're going to make a comment thanking people. So like half an hour after, thanks so much for tuning in, guys, really appreciate it. right? It gets a ton of visibility. Number 2 is you're going to reply to people's comments if you have the time, if you're willing and able, right? So if 10 people have commented on your live, go and say, hey, thanks so much, really appreciate it. How's things with you? Let's catch up soon. I've messaged you, right? And then number 3, the third thing to do after the live is to message those who commented or shared. To say, hey, thanks so much for sharing, thanks so much for commenting, really appreciate it, how's things with you? You start the conversation. Facebook Lives and live video are fantastic to generate leads if you're prepared to go out to them after you're done and instigate the conversation instead of praying that they're going to be inboxing. The days of the post and pray strategy is over. So guys, those are the 7 tips. Again, if you want these written down, you want the free resource, click the button or the link above or below this video. And again, if you got value, please consider sharing this and subscribing, and let me know in the comment section down below what your number 1 biggest takeaway was, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video. What I've decided to do is I've put 2 little videos there that I recommend for you to go check out, but also be sure to check out my book, I Dare You. It is the ultimate guide to building a network marketing business using social media. So all you have to do is click the link somewhere down the bottom there to go get your copy.